Hi guys and welcome back. Long time no see. I deliberately took a break this time. Normally if I don't upload it's like unintentional, but this time I deliberately took a break. I actually filmed some videos last weekend, but I had a whole disaster with my hair. If you follow me on Instagram you would have seen that. Anyway, as you can see my hair is a lot darker, so I got it fixed and I have some new drawers. Like everything is coming up. Anyway, so today I'm going to film my January favourites for you guys. This basically is combining November and December. I deliberately didn't do a December favourites because I had my like yearly favourites, and I didn't end up getting to film my November favourites because of everything that happened with Tinkerbell and all of that. I wasn't in the right mind to film, but now I am. So basically I'm just combining those few months into one. Most of these products are new. You haven't seen me use them yet, or if you have, it's been on camera once or twice. Most of these things are new. They're not rediscoveries. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. Go through the makeup first just because there's not that many, and then I'll go through the non-makeup items. So one of the things I loved the most is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I bought this like a year ago with $50 from my Christmas money, or something, whatever it was. I can't remember the pricing of these. I bought one with my Christmas money and I liked it that much. When I tried it a few months ago, I actually went and bought the Coral Obsessions one, although I haven't used it yet. I was hoping to use that one on camera for the first time. I was planning on using this one on camera for the first time as well, but I just needed, like at the beginning / mid-December, I just needed to try some new things and I wasn't into filming, so I tried this because I had been wanting to try it for so long, and I am in love with this. This shade is pale enough I can set my primer, and it also works a little bit as an inner corner highlight. The matte shades are beautifully pigmented. They blend amazing. They don't blend into nothing. They are nice. I'm actually wearing basically just this shade with a tiny bit of this darkening my crease today. I really like it. My everyday look lately has been using that on my lid and then that just like in my crease and my lower lash line, and I'm done. That's obviously with mascara and things, but that's been my everyday look. The shimmery shades are amazing as well, but I'm just blown away by the matte shades. Not gonna lie, I mainly bought this palette because of the reddy shade and the purple, because I didn't actually have shades like that as much, but I'm in love with this. Every time I use it, no matter what shades I use, my eyes look even brighter green. I get compliments everywhere I go when I'm wearing this. The matte shades are like amazing and buttery soft, and the shimmery shades, they like look super wet and metallic on my eyes even without wetting them. It's incredible. I have the Hyosun #1 loose powder. It's #1 because it's basically just white, but this is the powder I bought to bake with. I lately have been trying not to buy products on Wish. I know a lot of people really dislike buying things on Wish because they don't trust it, and they also don't think it's like proper stuff, which I can totally understand. However, I have been looking for a powder in like affordable powder in like chemists and things to bake with, and they are all way too finely milled. Like the Australis Ready Set Go loose powder is my favorite loose powder I've ever tried, but it's way too fine for me personally to bake with. I needed something that was a bit more chunky, and this is perfect. This is the perfect consistency. I've basically had this since like October or something, and I haven't even I think I've gone through like a third of it or something like that. I really like it. I don't know if I've used this in a video yet. I actually filmed a look earlier using it, but I don't know, like that hasn't been uploaded. I can't remember what I've done on camera, what I haven't, because I haven't filmed in like 3 weeks really. I deleted those videos from last week when I had that hair disaster. It wasn't worth it. But I really like this. It does stick to my face. It works really well to absorb oil. It doesn't break me out. It's not baby powder. That's something I was a bit concerned with, that it would be actually baby powder. It's not. I can tell you that right now, because first off, when I was starting to bake, I was using baby powder and it was getting into my lungs and causing a horrific cough. This is not baby powder, but it just does work perfectly. I have a brow pencil here, which is very unusual because I do not use pencils, and everyone knows I'm obsessed with my e.l.f. brow kit. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy, like right there. Everyone knows I'm obsessed with my e.l.f. brow kit, which is what I'm wearing today. But I like to try new things, and a few months ago I bought the OXX Studio brow pencil in the shade Light. First off, I bought it in the shade Light because the little sticker that was on it showed it was dark enough to match me. Now my hair has been dyed a very dark chocolate brown. My hairdresser had to fix the blonde disaster that I had. However, my natural hair color before, I could just get away with this. I did have to use the powder from my e.l.f. brow kit to make it look a bit warmer because this almost looked very green. It's not a blonde shade, but it did almost look very green, closer to blonde shade than what it did on my red hair. But this is a really nice pencil. It's quite dry. I know a lot of people won't like this, but it's like the only pencil I can use to make my brows even look like brows. So that's what it looks like. It's very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, just not as fine, but it works really well and it stays on. It comes with a spoolie, which is quite nice, and the formula just brushes into my brows as well, and it just looks like hair. It's not like, oh, she's used a pencil or anything like that. It just brushes in really nice, super smooth. I don't need a brow gel, doesn't go anywhere, and it's really nice. So I want to go and get the shade Dark. My e.l.f. brow kit in medium is like on its last legs. There's like the tiniest bit of the gel left, so I am actually thinking of going to get the color Dark, because since I've had my hair darkened quite a bit, I really like it, and I'm considering keeping my hair even darker, or like keeping my hair quite dark for a long time. I had like 4 inches cut off my hair, so my hair is still quite long, and obviously not in the frame, but it only goes like that much below the camera's frame now, whereas before it was like that much, like it was so much. The other day when I had it done, I walked out of the hairdresser and my mum was like, how do you feel? And I went, I feel naked because I've lost half my hair. But I don't care, it's what I needed to get my hair to be healthy. I no longer care about having the longest hair in the world. I just want my hair to be healthy, and that's what it is now. I have these 4 lipsticks here. They all came in a set. It was from my stepsister, one of my stepsisters that I got this. This was my Christmas present. It's the Color by TBN brand, which I have to admit, I haven't tried many things from them because I thought they were just too cheap. But I thought I got it as a gift, and I'm always willing to try new products, so I thought I will try these. Now I know this is quite a cheap brand, and what surprised me about this brand is vegan and it's cruelty free, so that's really nice. But this was the nude set, and when I first saw them I thought, there's no way I'm going to wear these colours. Like, how often do you guys see me apply these colours? I either wear something flat out bright like this or like super pale nude. But I thought, I'm going to try them, I'm going to try the formula, and if I don't like them, well, I didn't pay for them. So yeah, but I love them. Of course, I will mix them with other things. I'll mix them to 2 different colours together. I'll put lip glosses over the top and things like that. I never just wear lipstick. Like, I got a liquid lipstick on with this like gloss thing over the top. Anyway, this first colour is the colour Souffle All Day. This is the one I probably wear the most. It does not come off on my lips as dark as this, but it's really nice. The formula is really nice. It's sort of in the middle. It's not satin, but it's also not matte, but it's also really nice and creamy. This is the colour Mocachino. I haven't actually worn this one yet. And then this shade surprised me. I never wear these like rosy pink shades. I think they look really, really horrendous on me, but lately particularly since my hair's been a bit darker, I thought, well, it just looks really girly. And this one is called French Kiss, and it's just like that dark mauvey pink, but it doesn't come off as dark on my lips, and like if I sheer it out with a lip balm, like if I have a lip balm underneath, it doesn't come off as strong. And this one's called Birthday Suit, which is probably like the most close to my natural lip color as possible. I will say that these do have that horrendous like crayon makeup smell, but the formula is really nice. They just glide on my lips, They also work perfectly with my lip liners. They're not drying, but they're not super slippery either. They're just that really nice formula, and the colours surprised me as well. When I saw the colours, I thought I'm not wearing them because I never wear those like middle of the range colours, but it turns out I love them. I tried the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Mascara like late October, early November, whatever, I can't remember, and I do really like it. I have to say, this is not my absolute favourite Maybelline mascara. The Mega Plush one and the Falsies one I think are a little bit higher than this. However, it's still really nice. I tend to have really good experiences with Maybelline mascaras. That's why I tend to just keep buying Maybelline, because I like them. I also really like some CoverGirl ones. The only Maybelline mascara I have to say I wouldn't really use is the Lash Sensational. I didn't quite like it. I would buy it again just to see if it was me that did something wrong with it, but I wasn't overly impressed. I liked it on my lower lashes, but I was not impressed with it really on my upper lashes. Anyway, this is really nice. I can get a really nice like natural look, or I can make it look really dramatic. Now, it's not going to be super dramatic to where it's like, oh, she's wearing falsies dramatic, but it's like a natural everyday dramatic, if that makes sense. The brush is like really weird. That's what the brush looks like, and it's almost too big. Sometimes I get mascara everywhere, but it just comes off really easy. It is super black, stays on all day. It looks really nice on my lower lashes as well, and I think this would be a really nice layering one. So if you're someone who really likes to layer two different mascaras, I think this would be a really nice one as well. Maybelline mascara I opened like October. This one I only opened this week. I know I like it. It's been in my favourites videos before. Everyone's probably heard of it, and it is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. Now, stupid me bought this in waterproof and black brown. I should have bought non-waterproof and black, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I opened this because I know I like this, particularly on my lower lashes. It's beautiful. I also do like it on my upper lashes, but I do like a bit more drama. So this is also one that I love to layer with other mascaras. So for example, I used to use this with the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'd put a little bit of it on my upper lashes. I would brush this through because it would separate my lashes a bit more, and it would like lengthen them and stuff as well, and then I would put it on my lower lashes and layer this on my lowers as well, and it was amazing. Like, this is one of my favorite layering mascaras. It's also really nice if you want a super natural look as well. The brush, as you can see, is just a typical CoverGirl mascara brush, but I really like it. This is like obviously the old packaging. I don't even know how long I've had this in my drawer. I've been keeping my makeup like for videos and things like that, instead of just buying it, receiving it and using it. So I got no idea how long I've had this here for, but it wasn't opened obviously. But I just really like it. It's an old favorite, and it's something that I probably will always repurchase. I can't see myself stopping using it because I just like it so much. This product is super dirty and kind of gross looking, but this has turned into my favorite liquid eyeliner. I know. It has replaced my Designer Brands liquid eyeliner. I'm not saying I don't like my Designer Brands one anymore. I still really like it. However, this has replaced it. And I think I mentioned this in my 2018 favorites when I said it might replace it, but after an extra month of using it, I have to say it has replaced it. This is the Maybelline Hyperglossy liquid eyeliner. The packaging is worn off, like the writing, it's just gross. It's got lipstick on it. But this is in the color black. I don't know if it comes in other colors, but it is super black. Like, it's even more black than my Designer Brands liquid eyeliner. This has got like more stuff on the brush, so it draws over eyeshadow really well. It's really thin brush as well, so I find I can always get a really thin line. I rarely go overboard and have like a really thick line. This one allows me to have a super thin line, and it stays all day, doesn't burn my eyes. It is like smudge resistant. I've had my eyes like water like crazy and it hasn't moved. It just looks really, really nice. Super dark black, and it's not even that glossy. I don't really care. I honestly can't even understand why everyone needs to have matte eyeliner. I don't get it, but I really like it. And when it's on sale, it's like $6.50, so it's not that expensive when it's on sale. It's like $12 something when it is full price. So honestly, I would pay the full price, but if I go to buy it, obviously I'll get it on sale. But at the moment, I can't think of anything better. And my last makeup product is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. Now, I actually repurchased my colour Madeline. I mentioned that in my 2018 favourites. I had to repurchase it. I have never repurchased a lip gloss before, but when I bought that one, I also got this colour because it was in the price line, 40% off sale, and these are like $6. So yeah. This is the new packaging. They have relabeled it just a little bit, but it's not that different. Formulas are still the same. I really like this because I can get like that super nude look. I always will mix in a bit of the Madeline just because this is really peachy, and I hate that super pale peachy nude. I don't like it, but I will mix in a bit of Madeline. Basically, if I need to lighten a nude lip, this is like the lip gloss I use. And the reason why I bought this one is because I love the formulas of these. They smell amazing. They're fantastic. I think, as I've mentioned before, these are my favourite lip gloss formula. I would highly recommend them. I plan on buying like a lot of other colours. I only have 3 at the moment, but I have to say they're amazing. My Angel Food Cake one has nearly run out. But anyway, this is like my favourite gloss when I need to lighten a nude lip. It's incredible and I really like it. Love the formula, and it smells like cake. Okay, so that is the end of the makeup portion. I'm going to go into the non-makeup stuff now, and here we go. So the first item is something that I used to use for years. I mentioned it on here for so long that it was a holy grail product. I stopped using it for a while because I actually thought that it wasn't working, and all of a sudden it has surprised me again. I kind of lost it and then I found it. This is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Gel Acne Treatment. I know so many people think this is like ridiculous and it's stupid, and you know, the ingredients that are in here, you can buy it in like large bottles and make it, blah 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 blah. I just had one of these laying around because I used to use this all the time. Hadn't used it, like literally had not used this one at all. And I love it. I had so many big breakouts all around this patch. It honestly looked like my neck and my chin from like here to here that like went all the way down here. It honestly looked like cystic acne, like not cystic acne, but like closed acne all on my chin for like a few weeks. That's another reason why I didn't want to film as much. It just looked like my entire face there was just red and bumpy and blotchy, and it was painful. It was painful to talk. It was even painful like just sitting here. Like if I was just watching a movie, it even hurt. And I used my face masks. I washed my face. I tried everything. I was nearly going to go to the doctor because it would not go away and it hurt so bad. And then I found this in the back of my like skincare cupboard and thought, well, why not? It can't hurt. Honestly, I thought it couldn't get any worse. And after 2 days using this, they had disappeared. This had dried them up. I washed my face and then I let my face dry for about a minute, and then I undid the roller ball and basically just rolled it all over the area till it was like soaked. Let it soak in for like a minute or two, and then I put my moisturizer over the top. And within 2 days, basically it's all gone, all disappeared, and hasn't even really left a scar, which is amazing. So this basically dried them up, made them disappear, and it saved my face. It hurt and everything, and this just made them go away. So I freaking love this stuff. Don't know if I've mentioned this in a video, but I have been using the Nivea Sun Shine Control SPF 50. This is basically a sunscreen that is suitable for your face, and it's also very suitable for my oily skin people out there because it is shine control. Now this I can use and do use as a moisturizer of a morning. It is really nice and moisturizing, but at the same time it does dry down matte. It absorbs into the skin and then leaves me with a SPF of 50. It says SPF 50 high. So I don't know if that's above 50 or what, but I am someone who my face will burn more than anything else. My face even burns like if I just get too hot. So even if I'm not outside, even if I'm sitting in here at home, if I get too hot, my face literally burns. And it doesn't matter if I wear makeup or not, my face burns. And so I basically just use this of a moisturizer of a morning. I used this when I went away on my holiday with my dad every morning, and my face did not get burnt at all. And it's really nice because it dries down and it will be really great under makeup. I am wearing this as my moisturizer today. Hasn't done anything different to my face. Because it dries down, it doesn't break me out. A lot of normal sunscreens I cannot use on my face. It is too greasy and it breaks me out. That is just something that I have noticed. I can't even wear an excessively moisturizing foundation. So for example, I would not even attempt to try L'Oreal Pro Glow because it is just, I know it's going to be way too hydrating and it's just going to break me out. So I don't do that at all. So when I've been looking for a sunscreen for your face for years, but never really took the plunge in buying one. And in the end this summer I was like, fine, I'm buying this. It was on sale, so I thought I will. And I freaking love it. It's suitable to use over your eyes as well. A couple of times I have forgotten that I was using that and not my Simple moisturizer, because with my Simple lotion I just rub it over my eyes and my entire face and it's fine. I forgot I was using the sunscreen and rubbed it over my eyes and everything as well, and it didn't burn. It even says on the back somewhere that it is, it says keep out of eyes, but I believe I read somewhere that it was eye-friendly formula, so it's also good if you wear contacts and things, like it's not gonna smudge into them as well, but it's really nice, super gentle, doesn't break me out. And speaking of normal sunscreen, I have the Kohl's Ultra Sunscreen SPF 50+. They have other ones as well, like SPF 40, 30, 20, blah, blah, blah. And this is just a really small bottle because I didn't want to buy a huge one in case I didn't like it. I have been going to the beach and the pool and everything quite a lot myself and with friends, and of course I put sunscreen on. The Australian summer sun is extremely harsh. Well, the sun is harsh all year round here, but it's extremely even worse in the summer, and so I just bought this little tub of sunscreen in case there are times I go with my brother, but it's in case I'm there by myself. It's 4 hours water resistant, UVA, UVB broad spectrum, very high protection, and I really like it. It works really well. It soaks in really nicely. It doesn't make my body break out. A lot of sunscreens do also make my body break out in pimples, not hives. And a lot of sunscreens used to make my legs excessively itchy, but this one doesn't. And it soaks in really well, and I find I feel really nice and hydrated without feeling greasy, and I don't get burnt, so that's a plus. I finally took the plunge and decided to try shaving gel, like foaming gel instead of soap. I was just using whatever shower gel I had or bar soap or whatever. I bought the Gillette Satin Care aloe vera. Yes, shaving gel with aloe vera, sensitive skin, shaving foam, and oh my gosh, this is actually nearly empty. I've probably got maybe 2 or 3 uses in it left, and oh my god, this is incredible. I can't even explain it. It makes me have such a closer shave. I get such a better shave. I don't get bumps. I don't cut myself anymore. It is amazing. I know so many people like shaving oils, but at the moment I've been having a lot of issues with my skin breaking out in hives and everything. This does not make me break out in hives. It doesn't make me itchy from shaving either. If I shave with normal soap or even shower gel, whatever now, I get super itchy because it's like exfoliating. So I use this. It's incredible. It's great to shave your legs, underarms, and everywhere else. And it's really nice. It smells really nice too. It has a nice gentle scent. I was using my brother's shaving gel for a while, mainly just on my legs, but I thought I took the plunge. This is Gillette. I know a lot of people have been going off about Gillette lately. It was all over Twitter. I don't know what it was about it, but this is the first shaving gel I've ever tried. Might try a different one. I did buy this because it said sensitive, and I will not go back to normal soap anymore. I have a lip balm here. The reason why I didn't put it in my makeup stuff is because even if I didn't wear makeup, I still would put lip balm on. And this is the Nivea Hydro Care lip balm. When I went away on my holiday with my dad, stupid me, forgot lip balm. I took everything except for lip balm and hair ties. So I went to buy one. Thank God I actually got paid the day we went. But I went to go buy one, and I was going to buy a tube of pawpaw ointment, but I thought I've got an entire tube at my dad's and 3 here. I don't need another one, and I thought I'll get a lip balm itself. So like if there's a time where I just need to really quickly whip it out, put it on, or you know, save space or something. And my dad recommended this Hydra Care one because he uses it. He and I are exactly the same in terms of toothpaste. Really dries our lips out. I was going to say dries my mouth out, but no, it really dries my lips out, as in to the point where my lips will crack and almost bleed, and I'll get like the scales in the middle because that's after one use. Now, I've been using pawpaw ointment on my lips for years, like 3-4 years, and I thought it was the best thing ever. I thought it was the best lip balm until I tried this. This is so smoothing, hydrating. Like my lips almost, I don't want to say my lips look plump because it's not plumping, but my lips just look so juicy and hydrated. It is amazing. My lips have not been anywhere near as chapped at all. They haven't been dry, they haven't been peeling and flaky, and that's even when I'm not wearing it. So I have a liquid lipstick on under this, like, this is a Chi Chi liquid lipstick on top. It says it's matte, but it's not, but I have an actual matte one on underneath, and my lips looked so smooth when I was using it, even though I'd wipe my lip balm off. This also smells like lollies, like it smells heavenly. It's just a clear color as well, and I never thought a lip balm like this would be so amazing, but it is. My lips honestly have not felt better since I started using this. Like my lips have never felt this good. I don't even need to exfoliate my lips anymore because it's just so hydrated. They're not even dry. I still brush my lips a little bit with my toothbrush, but I don't need to because they're so hydrated. It's just incredible. Honestly, if I could recommend one thing here, it would be this. It's just amazing. I have a new hair oil. Now, this is probably the last oil in the affordable ones that I've wanted to try. After this, I will make a decision of which one I like best and which one I will buy. This is the Garnier Fructis Miraculous Oil Leave-In Treatment for dry hair. This is the orange one. They have another bottle that's like a red, more red one, and I don't know what that one is. I thought it was like a leave-in spray from what I saw, but this is the only one they had in my supermarket when I bought it. This is really nice. I can't say, I don't know if this is my absolute favorite, but it does add nice hydration to my hair and makes my hair really nice and shiny. At the moment, because I only just had a haircut last week, and I've only washed my hair once since then, my hair is still very hydrated. So I mean, I don't know now, and I didn't really use it that much before we went away, before I had it cut, but it really just like healed my hair. I find this, like, I think if I didn't use this, I would have had to get another inch or so cut off my hair. The only thing is I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell. It smells very floral. Honestly, reminds me of like the L'Oreal, like L'Oreal. It says it is enriched with weightless fruit oil, non-greasy formula. I agree. Absorbs quickly into hair for instant nourishment. Hair is shiny, smooth, and irresistibly soft. Now, I have to say, like with the Schwarzkopf oil that I used, this one I basically do have to blow dry into my hair. I can't really put it in my hair and then just let my hair air dry naturally. It does make the ends of my hair a bit sticky and a little bit too if that makes sense at all. So I do kind of need to blow dry this in. Maybe if I let my hair dry on its own, I use a little bit less. I don't know, haven't experimented that much with it, but it is nice. The only thing is I just can't stand the smell. It's so like floral, oh my god. But I have to say it also moisturizes my hands when I'm rubbing it in, but it is very nice. I like it enough, I would repurchase it, but I don't know if it's enough yet to say that it's my favorite. Obviously I haven't used too much of it, but I'll let you guys know obviously which one I choose. I have found my favorite micellar water. Because I don't wear as much makeup anymore. So today I wore makeup, but I haven't actually worn makeup in like 3 weeks pretty much. So this I opened like mid-October and it's only half empty, so I don't count my Micellar waters anymore by the price. I just buy them by how they work for me. This is the Nivea Daily Essentials Sensitive Skin Micellar water. This one is a 3-in-1 care cleanser for face and eyes with dexpanthenol and grapeseed oil. The grapeseed oil made me a little bit concerned, but I've seen ads for this all over the TV here and I thought, well, it looks amazing. They brought out the micellar water with the black bottle as well, and it was like, I don't know, supposed to be something a little bit extra, but this is a bit bigger. This is 400 mils, and I have to say this is incredible. Not only does this remove my makeup in the most gentle way, it doesn't burn, it doesn't dry my eyes out, it doesn't leave my skin with a greasy feeling, but even if I used it just to refresh my face throughout the day, it makes my face feel clean. Like, it doesn't make my face feel like there's a greasy layer on it like what some of them did. It doesn't make me go greasy and oily within like 10 minutes of using it. It actually makes my face clean. Even if I sat down right now and wiped all my makeup off with it, my face would then feel clean. It wouldn't feel like I've got that greasy, not greasy, but sometimes I feel like when I wipe my face over with a micellar water, my face feels refreshed but not clean, if that makes sense. But this one makes my face feel clean, doesn't make my skin feel dry or anything, but I just have that like clean feeling to my face. And yes, it also removes my makeup very well. This probably would stain my lips because it's been on for a few hours already if I was using a normal makeup remover, but I find this doesn't let things stain my skin. It dissolves waterproof mascara really well and everything, so I honestly would just keep repurchasing this one. And my last 2 products that I liked are the QV Skin Lotion and Body Wash. These are the small sizes because I bought them to take with me when I went on my holiday with my dad, but I have started to have to use these types of products. I always recommend these, and this is the Ego QV, and I also recommend Dermies as well for people who have any sort of skin conditions. Now, dermatitis is just a fancy word for having drier than normal skin, like drier than normal dry, I mean. But if you're someone like my brother who has extreme eczema, it's even gentle for babies. Like, these are gentle on babies, but they also have baby ranges as well. And they're just really nice. And my skin, I've never been someone to suffer with dry skin. I was just sick and tired of breaking out in hives like 4 or 5 times a day. And I'm basically living on antihistamines still. I have to have allergy testing done, but at the moment with me job searching and everything, I've kind of put a pause on it. So I just bought these, the small ones, just to take traveling with me, but they have helped me so much. I can use normal scented shower gels as long as I either mix it with this or I still wash myself with this afterwards, if that makes any sense. But this is super hydrating. You only need a tiny little bit. I don't use a loofah because, again, they actually make me flare up and make me flare up in my hives. So I just put this on my hand. It's super runny, but it does foam up really, really well. It's really nice. You can also use this as a wash on your face. I personally don't because they are too hydrating for my face. The skin on my face is different. I never, ever, ever flare up on my face. It's only ever the rest of my body. So I know it is different. I've spoken to chemists and my doctor and everything, but this is super hydrating. If you're someone that finds soap or even just showering in general dries you out, buy this. And then I just have the skin lotion. This is just like a normal everyday lotion. I don't need anything more. Probably even in the winter, I probably won't even need the other one. They do have intensive moisturizer, and they also have, I think, skin cream. They have a thicker one that's in a jar rather than a squeezy bottle, but I just bought this one, and I have to say, since I've started using these, my skin has felt so much softer. I honestly didn't think my skin could feel any softer than what it does, but it feels amazing. Like, my hands don't feel dry anymore. My feet, like the tops of my feet, don't feel dry anymore. My sunburns haven't peeled. My skin has just been looking so much better, and I haven't been flaring up in my hives as much. I had a bit of a flare up yesterday, but that's because I got so insanely sweaty. When I flare up, it basically looks like my entire body breaks out in pimples. Not pimples with a head, like other pimples, and then it gets really red and blotchy in between. So it usually starts on my arms from about here to here, both arms, and then it will go down my legs. And then I have before had it go everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean all my body except for my face. And it gets really itchy and I feel like I'm burning, but those products have minimized it. I haven't had as many reactions since I started using them. I just recommend them anyway because they're super gentle. They don't have like, yes, they are kind of full of chemicals. Well, it's got water, it's got glycerin, it's got petroleum, stearyl alcohol. Like, it does have chemicals. Like, it's not a natural product. But people need to realize when people have eczema, going the natural route is not always the option. My brother has some of the worst eczema that his doctors have ever seen. He's even been like on video calls with like doctors all over the country. They've had photos. Like, his doctors have taken photos and emailed them off. People have said that they have never seen a case like his, and that stuff helps him. But going that everyone automatically says, I'll try natural things or try goat soap, try this, try that. Going the natural route, yes, may help some people, but not people who have genuine chronic eczema. You will not find someone who has genuine chronic lifelong eczema who enjoys using natural products. That is just a thing. And you can say, yes, I had eczema for 10 years and then I started to switch to this and then it went away. Well, obviously it was something environmental, something either in the skincare products you were using or things like that. All of my friends were like, oh, why don't you just go natural products? And he also can't, I can't either, because a lot of natural products contain a lot of oils, which a lot of oil stuff makes my body break out. And also they contain a lot of nuts, like almond oil, coconut oil, and well, no, coconut isn't a nut, but I mean a lot of things contain almond oil and things like that. That's why he can't use Cetaphil. Cetaphil is almond oil. It's got a lot of almond oil in it and it makes him and I so much worse. So that's why we use those. So sorry for the side rant. Okay, so those are all the things I like. I've got one thing I don't like, and this is the Garnier Fructis Flat Iron Perfector. This is basically like a heat protectant that's designed to help your hair straighten. I normally use the Tresemme one, and I actually had to go and repurchase the Tresemme one. I still am going to try and use this once or twice, like a couple more times, but I have used it a little bit. It just made my hair go really sticky and kind of didn't do much. My hair went like it went really straight from like here down, and then my roots kind of stayed like fuzzy, like what it does when the heat protectant doesn't work properly. It says it's a #1 hold because a lot of these Garnier products tend to have hairspray in them, which is why I don't like them. So I thought this one would be great. It's got that traditional like apple Garnier scent, which I love, but yeah, it just made my hair go really sticky. I found it didn't really protect my hair. It says spray mist evenly on dry hair, then flat iron. For best results, use with Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioners. It's paraben free with argan oil from Morocco. Helps protect your hair from the heat while taming frizz to seal in smoothness and shine. I have to say, this made my hair even more frizzy. Did make my hair kind of shiny, made it smell nice, but it just made it stick together. So I'm going to try it another couple of times since I've cut my hair now, so it won't be as damaging. But it just, yeah, wasn't a fan. Okay, so this was a super long video. Please pray for me for editing this. Please praise me for editing this as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. The products that I mentioned will be in the description box down below, as long as my social media sites, makeup I'm wearing, and other things. Request videos down below as well. That would be very much appreciated. I think of a hell of a lot of videos, but I also would like to know what you guys want to see. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe button's down there, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.